With a price tag of 1.71 million pesos, it's cheaper than a proper pickup truck. And because it's an Italian motorcycle, it's even cooler than anything in its price range as well.
As you already know by now, this is the first Ducati that uses spring valves in its engine. Is it worth the Ducati badge? Or is it even worth the Multistrada badge? Let's find out.
And no matter how much electronics and high-tech parts it's fitted with, the mark of the real Multistrada is to be able to tackle this sort of stuff.
Into the jungle. Excuse me, Italian bike coming through. Got work to do.
This is the 2021 Ducati Multistrada V4S, 1158cc V4 Gran Turismo engine, 170 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, and spring valves. Well, the first thing you need to know that this is not even a proper off-road bike. Multistradas are made for 80% road and 20% off-road. But then again, it has the characteristics of a capable off-road bike with 19-inch front and 17-inch back wheels, with 218mm of ground clearance and an electronic skyhook suspension. It's called a Multistrada after all in Italian, meaning multi-road or all sorts of road in English. It also has some sort of terrain response system as well, in the form of auto-leveling suspension and enduro mode, where the engine power is limited to 115 brake horsepower, while the throttle assist is useful for crawling in the mud. There's even an option for a front and rear facing LiDAR camera which analyzes the traffic and ground clearance you're driving over. And it also warns you about surrounding hazards and blind spot detection. There's also a computer that manages the engine braking, power modes, traction control, wheelie control, preload, ride height, launch control, ABS level, throttle response. Everything is adjustable to suit your riding style. I did not touch anything but except the ride height, and I left it on sport mode majority of the time. So there we are. This bike with the right hands is a very good off-road bike. And now we must move on to this bit of the badge. Welcome to the twisty fast roads of Marilake. This is a Ducati Multistrada after all, and this bike should be the king of the mountains, just as Ducati has always claimed victory in the famous Pikes Peak Hill Climb Challenge. Ducati even officially named the variant after it, the Ducati Pikes Peak Multistrada. I love to ride Ducatis here, and I've shot many Ducati commercials in this part of the road. We should be able to run a good show right here. And if I'm happy enough, then it deserves a really high score in this test. And because the engine is built with an all-new spring valve head, the new valve clearance service interval is now 60,000 kilometers, or 1.5 times the circumference of the planet Earth. Even after that, the all-new V4 engine is 1.2 kilograms lighter than the outgoing V-twin. A very difficult achievement they done here. And there comes my favorite part. This bike sounds familiar. The signature V-twin pulse V4 sound of a MotoGP bike with a counter-rotating crankshaft. This is bonkers. Then the gearbox, DQS or Ducati Quickshift system, is just as smooth as a Street Fighter V4. clutchless shifting up and down like a GP bike. I also had fun riding it long distance as I never got bored looking at its gorgeous 6.5-inch TFT display that you can connect to your iOS or Android device. And then there's even a waterproof compartment in the tank with a USB socket for your phone. All in all, in cornering and twisty roads, it is good. But even in sport mode, the suspension is comfortable. Too comfortable actually. So even after this Ducati loses its desmodromic actuation valves, this 2021 Ducati Multistrada V4S earned its right to be called the Ducati. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the thumbs up button, and you can also subscribe to News Moto for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.